Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with our Wilder team. As you can see, we're at 28-5, so making some progression into Chapter 28. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look at our heroes here. As you can see, we're still running the Iran like a combo. Both of them now have 3 set bonuses for their furniture. We're also running Tassi and Namora. Still working on the furniture for them. And then we also do have Solus, which is already at a plus 30 signature item with her furniture as well, which is awesome for her Floral Spectre. We are still working on Saurus as well, getting his signature item up to plus 30 and a little bit of his furniture. And of course, we chose Lorsan as our next hero. We are going to build Gorvo as well when we get a little bit more food, so we can build up those two. Cirrus is probably in the works. And then, like we had said before, a lot of the Wilders at this point are built. We are building the off factions as well, just due to needing progression in the tower, but the main focus for this account is the Wilders. So let's go ahead, we'll do our summons really quick. Hopefully we can pull a couple copies of fodder heroes, because that's exactly who we need. And we continue to build and add stars to the heroes that we have, using our cards, using our stones. Here we get a copy of Iran, very, very nice copy there. He is the primary hero. He is the key component of this team. Our second one is Gorvo, another copy of Gorvo. Very nice, 2 solid pulls there. We have 4 elite hero soul stones, which we got another copy of Iran and Almas. Look at that, Damon as well. Damon kind of carries his own team comp, which is super powerful. Rigby overall, haven't really built him or used him. As you can see, we started getting the sigils out of the new event that came up to get a lot of red chests out of here, so we can go ahead and finish up Saurus. 44 rare stones, so a absolute ton of rare stones there. So let's go ahead. That gives us another copy of Iran, another copy of Gorvo, which I believe at this point Iran is 5 stars, which is good because then we can use his 5th copy or his extra copy there. Since he is already at 5 stars, same with Namora, we can use his extra copy as fodder that we need. So here we have 1, 2, 3. We already have enough fodder, but we'll go ahead, we'll get into the summons here. We have 20 scrolls, 11 specific faction scrolls, 261 of my companion points, and almost 17,000 diamonds, which again, these accounts we don't spend anything on. Those are just diamonds we got from events, from the autumn event, from the maintenance update, just overall collecting these diamonds. So our wish list does remain the same, still adding more stars onto the heroes we have here. Once they are 5 stars, we will drop them out as we continue to build them. All right, so let's get into the summons here. So the first Wilder one, hoping for some rares, which there we go, 6 more rares, very nice there. All right, we'll do our companion summons. Any elites we get in here are always a bonus, which 5 more there of our rare cards, our second summon. All right, so we haven't seen any elites yet, but we'll get into our regular summons here. Desired heroes, we're going to save this because essentially there's no reason for this account to spend more diamonds to get specific heroes when we're already sitting on specific heroes. The only reason I would use this is to finish out some of the heroes with 5 stars, but we do have those heroes in our wish list, so we can definitely pull copies from here versus using more of our diamonds here. All right, so 3 rares on that one. Hoping for an elite. We need to get an elite today, which there is our first one from our summons, which is a copy of Skarath. Very nice. His furniture bonus is very, very strong. If you haven't seen it, pulls the 3 and the 5 back in together to the middle, and another elite there, which is Skarath. Back-to-back Skaraths. All right, so let's go. So we got another copy of Skarath there, which I believe we already have him at Ascended here, which we do. We can see right there. So Skarath is adding stars to, which super excited because he's a hero that I have never seen before. Up until probably the last 2 or 3 weeks, we had never built Skarath, and now we do have him, and I have him on 3 accounts. So as lucky as it is, we have pulled him on multiple accounts now. There's another elite, which is Rowan. Definitely good to have Rowan. And I think that might be adding stars to Rowan as well. All of the faction accounts at this point, I believe, do have Rowan up to Ascended. And our final one, just a couple more rare cards there. We're also saving all of our resources for Ezio. So once we pick up Ezio, we can go ahead and move forward from there. But as of right now, we are saving the resources for Ezio. We get a copy of Gorvo. Man, when we level up Gorvo here, he's going to be able to go pretty high with the amount of heroes we have. So we'll add a star to Rowan there. Skarath will add another star to. The rest of the factions we'll kind of worry about in a little bit. All right, so here we do have Kaz, we have Cirrus. We have a little bit more food, but look at that, 5 copies of Gorvo, which I believe we already do have them up a little bit. So Iran will be food as well. All right, so it is time for Lorsan. So Iran, we can use that copy. So we'll go with Ogi, and we'll use our copy of Iran since it is a bonus copy. As of right now, 5 stars is as high as the heroes can go. If they can go higher, maybe in the future, it'd be interesting to see. So there's our copy of Ogi, giving us our Mythic. All right, and look at that. So we'll take Lorsan, of course, to Ascended. We'll add his first star to him. We'll add his second star to him. And there we go, 2-star Lorsan, just like that. So from Mythic to 2 stars, which is awesome. So now it is going to be Gorvo. As you can see here, we already have 5 copies of Gorvo. So very nice. And then Cirrus. And then we'll just build the rest. I think we have Kaz left. Not too many heroes left, honestly. Continue to add some stars to them. So let's look at the Oak Inn here. We'll go ahead and we will drop in our brand new hero, which is finally Ascended. So Lorsan can go into the inn at this point. And there he is. So he is in the Oak Inn or the Whale Inn, any way you want to look at it. We'll go ahead and start unlocking his rooms. So in the workshop, we do have our wish list. We just added Lorsan up to Ascended, which is nice. And here we do have Gorvo and Cirrus in there, as well as Taylene. All of the accounts have Taylene in here. So in the future, we can go ahead and build Taylene. So we have 21,000 Poe coins. We've gotten a lot of Poe coins out of the events recently. Couple more legendary pieces there. Remember, this is just like summoning, meaning every 3rd one we're going to get red furniture. And there is a copy for Leica. I have heard that Leica's furniture is super strong with her multi-shot ability at her 9-piece. Every normal attack targets the nearest 2 enemies simultaneously. Because remember, with her attack, she does have the defensive debuff, which makes her super powerful with the 9-piece bonus, because she can essentially hit 2 heroes simultaneously and do the defense reduction on both heroes simultaneously. Again, making her super powerful with the 9-piece. So here we do get our copy for Lorsan. Our first copy for him. All right, so we have 1 red card there. The red cards specifically, make sure you save the red cards for when you're building 9-piece sets. The reason is red cards will not give duplicate pieces. Summoning, you can get duplicate pieces, but the overall red cards will not give you duplicate pieces when you use them from the table. So let's go to Smart Selection. So here we do have a couple heroes in the top priority. Let's go ahead and we'll put Lorsan up there. And I think the team overall looks pretty good. I know the optimization they have said is completely broken right now, but we'll see. So we have the 3 set on Iran. Still need some more with Namora. I believe she has Taylene's furniture. At this point, she has 2 pieces of Taylene's furniture. That's where she's getting the rest of her stars. We have the 3 set bonus for Leica. Tassie, I believe, is the same. We do have pieces on there for Taylene. And a little further up, we do have the 3 set bonus there on Solus as well. And Saurus picks up his 3 set bonus, which is very nice. His is damage mitigation. As you can see there, we have a couple pieces there for Cirrus as well, which we don't have him built yet. Saurus receives 10% less damage from enemies when using his Burst Strike or War Strike abilities. which are 2 of his primary abilities, and then his 9 pieces, 25% less damage, which is pretty good. So overall, we're at 25 pieces of furniture, which are majority Wilder. We have the couple for Taylene, but definitely building out this Wilder team, which is awesome to see. We leveled the heroes all the way up to 301, which is where they're currently at, ready to push progression in the campaign. Like I said earlier, 28-5, so let's go ahead and we will make some progression into the campaign today. So throughout the video, I do swap out gear. A lot of people don't see it because I do it behind the scenes. As you can see, we did swap out gear as we are swapping out heroes. Throughout the entire video, I always put the disclaimer in there because again, I kind of edit it out when we go through. As you can see here, we do have Solus in the bottom doing a ton of damage. Nomura keeping the team absolutely alive. This is going to be close because Shamira is very tough to kill, but there is the Floral Spectre just raining damage and a charm from Nomura to finish off Shamira. Let's look at the damage here. 13 million, 10 million there from Iran, even though he went down pretty early. Solus does a lot of damage, especially if the enemy kills the Floral Spectre. Now the Floral Spectre will actually still stay alive in a spectral form. As you can see right there in the middle, it's a spectral form raining damage on the enemies. The other thing to notice with Solus is she can have 2 Floral Spectres up now at a time, which is awesome. So 11.7 million damage there from Iran. But having 2 Floral Spectres up just absolutely rains because remember, each Floral Spectre hits 3 heroes, meaning that you are just absolutely raining those little spores down on heroes everywhere, essentially. So that was a very clean there. 11.64 million. And look at that, 7 million from Leica. So Leica doing some damage on that one. Bringing us to 28-8. We're going to drop Iran back in the middle. And of course, these Brutus stages are super, super tough for this team. The Maulers in general just absolutely destroy us, which is funny because just like we've said before, if you use the Maulers, even on my Mauler team, doesn't perform well at all. You fight Maulers, they're absolute monsters. 17 million damage there from Saurus. We swapped Saurus in for this one to try to tank Brutus, kind of face-to-face tank. So we're going to go ahead and keep him in for a little bit. His cleave ability plus his heal ability, if he gets fully stacked, is just absolutely phenomenal. He can tank very well. 12 million damage there, 7 million there from Leica, 6 million from Solus. So all of our heroes doing a significant amount of damage there, pulling us to 28-10. Again, putting all the heroes together. And if you notice Kelthar on the bottom, Kelthar does the same. He turns to a spectral form when you kill him. 17 million there from Iran. But also he's very, very difficult in the campaign. A lot of players have problems with Kelthar. Thorin is one of my absolute bane characters. As you can see, Leica dies there super quick due to the taint ability that Thorin puts on the heroes, but we still get this stage done fairly quickly. 11 million there, 14 and a half, almost 15 million damage from Solus, doing a ton of damage with the Floral Spectres. Remember, we do have her at a plus 30 signature item, which is awesome. So it does hit 3 targets. So there's her ult, just raining spores down on Frozen Shamira down in the bottom. 22.9, almost 23 million damage from Iran. Again, just doing an absolute insane amount of damage. Iran is a hero that I would prioritize taking to plus 30 for the signature item as soon as you can, just because of the crowd control ability he possesses. Freezing heroes for 4 seconds, especially when he can do it multiple times. So he can actually use his Cyclone ability. 9 million, 10 million, 14 million there. But he can use his Cyclone ability and it will go and actually come back and catch the enemies a second time for another 4-second cycle, essentially for the freeze, which is super, super powerful. Only hero I know that has a double crowd control, essentially, with his ability. And look at that, 10 million there from Leica. Leica is a hero I do want to build her furniture bonus set. As you can see, we have the 3 set here. But essentially with her 9 set, it doubles her damage because she's, instead of attacking 1 target, She hits 2 targets at the same time, so essentially just doubling her damage. And as you can see there, 11 million damage, 15 million from Saurus. Bringing us to our next boss stage, 28-16. We're going to actually pull, as you can see, we pulled Brutus to the bottom. And the reason for this is Brutus with the immunity shield, once we pop the shield, we have to kind of wait it out. 13 million there from Iran, 9 million again from Leica, doing a lot of damage. But with Brutus, once we pop the shield, because we have no way to cleanse the shield, we actually just have to wait it out. This one we did pop Lorsan in. Remember, Lorsan will link the front hero and the back hero, which resulted in Sophia being destroyed in the back as Iran killed the heroes in the middle, which is perfect with this combination with Lorsan. As you see, there are only 2 million damage. We did take him all the way up to Ascended with 2 stars, but very, very nice. Plus, with him being a mage, but sort of playing a support role because he does offer shields to the heroes, it's kind of double duty. Even though, like I said, he is a mage, I feel like he could possibly be a support hero. That was actually our first defeat here. As you can also see, linking it the other way. So Iran actually pulled the bottom heroes there, doing damage to the heroes linked in the middle. So you can kind of backfeed Lorsan's ability if you're pulling in. So if Nara grabs the back hero, you can actually do damage to both of them simultaneously. So we swapped out the gear here again. We're having a really, really difficult time with this team combination. I've tried it a lot of times at this point. We went ahead, let's swap Saurus back in here, which pretty close. We just had Chimera left on that one. So I'm hoping even there, Saurus just got absolutely destroyed. Enemy Leica doing her defense reduction brings Saurus to a very, very easy killable level. And Kaz is just literally running him over. As you can see, they're also with the power of Almas, just doing a crazy amount of damage. We're just getting destroyed on the stage. So even there, I mean, survived 15 seconds? So Iran in the middle. Let's try Leica towards the bottom. And it seems like the dodge with Kaz. Also when Shamir ults, it's just absolutely over at that point. And also Gorvo. Gorvo with the stuns. Very, very tough. We even tried Almas. Unfortunately, this will do it for the Wilders. 28-18. Pushed quite a few stages. We tried every Wilder in the formations that we could there. Unfortunately, could not get this stage down, so this is where we're going to be stuck at today. So let me know in the comments what you think. Super stoked to have Lorsan up, Ascended with 2 stars. And as always, thank you guys for watching.